Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So we're going to do selection sort today. So I'm just going to copy paste a bit of stuff. So actually this is the only stuff that's different. So what we can do is you're just going to copy paste all of this stuff and put it into our new file. So now what we need to do is first of all untab this stuff and so now what we need to do is we can do selection sort. So for this, all we need is, so we can say for I in range of len of numbers, we can say that we need a minimum index. So we can say that the min index is called 0, and then min index is equal to, here we can say it's I. And then what we can do is we can say that for j in range, I think we have to do I plus 1. So it starts one step further. So it starts at that kind of, well, not A, sorry. Why is it typing 0 in A? Okay, it should be numbers, can't type. And then we can see that if numbers of min index is greater than numbers of, I think in this case, I think we have to use J, I think, yeah, J. Then we say that the new min index is equal to J. So what this will do is it'll only start at that specific one. So it'll only start, when I went for I plus 1. So it only goes, it doesn't do all of the numbers. It just does, like, if the length is 4, it'll just, if I is 1, it'll only do 3. If I is 2, it'll only do 2. So it basically forgets the parts that are already sorted. And then what we can do is we can say that numbers I, and this is a cool trick, comma, numbers, we don't actually need a var1 and var2. Don't think so. Numbers, what we can do is we can say minimum index is equal to numbers minimum index and numbers I. So I think that technically could swap it, because this one would go here and this one would go here, without changing anything. And then we can print new numbers, and yeah, I think that should work. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm not debugging. So 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and it prints 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's another sort. So now we can, let's go bubble sort. So basically, we can put this entire code here, and then the only difference is that this is the only difference. So that's the difference. And so instead of calling it bubble sort, let's call it selection sort. I know it's black and white right now, but that's because it's just a text file. Yeah, so basically that's the only difference. Don't save. Yeah, so now all we need to do is just replace that. And then instead of bubble sort function, we can type selection sort function. yeah, there's not really too much to these sorts. So I guess gets the sort, I guess is what you can say. Gets this, let's just say it's selection sort, and yeah. So now let's run it again. Unexpected indent apparently. Uh, oh shoot, this one should have one less. There we go. 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it comes one. So does the sorting. Um, Swaps. Alright, so now let's run style 50 of selection sort.py, and it actually says looks good. So that means that we have completed yet another sort. This one is a little bit easier to is a little bit not easier, but it's easier to do, a little bit harder to understand. Like literally, this is 5. You could literally type this in like 6 lines of how long this thing is. 6 lines. That's it. You go from not even 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not even 6 lines. So what this does is, let's just go to, so it goes to main, gets the input, then it goes to selection sort. So yeah, this will basically remove the numbers that have already been sorted, not remove them from the array, but kind of go past them. Like if you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you sort 1, 2, and you're left with 1, 2, 5, 4, 3, it'll basically just go to 5, 4, 3, not 1, 2, 5, 4, 3. So that's basically what this does, and it's kind of the same thing as bubble sort, except you're doing this after, I guess, and you're keeping a minimum index. So anyways, I don't know any more sorts. I'll learn maybe a couple more and then show them later. Anyways, hope that taught you something.